Sciatic nerve floss. So come to the floor, lay on your back, plant your feet firmly on the floor. Make sure you tilt your pelvis so that your lower back is on the floor. Engage your abdominals. Lift up your right leg. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Now flex your toes. Place both hands either behind your hamstring here. Reach up. Hold. If you can't get this range of motion, go as far as you can. And if you're struggling, wrap a towel around the top of your foot as well, so you can get a little bit of straightness in your knee. So wherever your flexibility is, hold this position. You feel a nice deep stretch down your hamstrings, all the way down into your glutes, into that sciatic nerve area. Hold this position. Now point your toes, flex, keep them flexed, and bring your leg down. Repeat the same on the left side. So left knee in towards your chest. Hold for a moment. Extend the foot up, flex your toes, place your hand wherever you can get full range of motion. You can feel a little pull down the hamstring, down the calf, and right into the glute. Hold this position. Try not to let your whole body arch up. Keep your pelvis on the floor. Point your toe, flex your toe, place your leg down. So you're going to do 10 per side. Breathe with each one. So inhale as you bring the leg up. Exhale as you extend your leg. Inhale, point your toe. Exhale, flex your toe, leg down. Full body mobility, open book. Lie on your back. Completely flat on the floor. Bring your feet up so the feet are firmly planted on the floor. Now together, just move your both knees over to the right side. Extend your right arm. Bring your left arm across to meet your right arm, and then leaving the legs where they are and the pelvis where it is over to the right. Follow your hand with your eye line and guide over to the right hand side as you extend your left arm and look to the left. Feel a nice deep stretch down the left side of your body. Try and keep your knees down. If they are coming up, don't worry. The aim is to get your knees flat and your left shoulder flat to the left. Hold that position, and then you'd return to neutral. Same on the other side. So swing your knees over to the left for starters. You should feel this nice deep stretch on the side of your body. Both hands over to the left and your torso, and then in one movement follow the gaze with your eyes of your right hand as you move your right hand over to the left side, to the right side of your body. So your knees are facing left, your shoulder and your eye line and your upper body is facing to the right. Hold. Return to neutral. Repeat the same movement 8 times per side. Return to neutral, knees over to the left. Upper body to the left as you follow your hand with your gaze to the right. Hold. You should feel the more you do this, the further you'll be able to get with both your knees and your torso. As you feel your trunk, your abdominals let go. Straddle lift off. sat on the floor, open up both your legs, toes pointing up to the ceiling, so no pointing down, lift them up, knees facing upward, so not inward or outward. Engage your core, strengthen your spine. Imagine someone's pulling your crown of your head up to the ceiling, really elongate that spine, decompress the spine. Put both hands onto either side of the right leg. Now, as you do this, engage your core. You're going to lift up your right leg. Don't solely rely on your hip flexors and put strain. This is an engagement exercise. So as you do it, engage your quads. Actually see your quads now. Look down at them and see them contract. That's what you want as your toe lifts. So completely straight leg, no bend in the knee. You're going to do this in one movement. So inhale, and as you inhale, you lift the leg, hold, exhale, relax. Same on the left, same process. Engage your quad, I want to see it firm. Relaxed, firm, really engage the quad, point your toe up to the ceiling, strong leg, strong knee. 1, 2, 3, inhale, use your abdominals, and exhale, down. Repeat 10 each side. Go your own pace. You could advance this exercise by placing a book, something here, and you could then work on moving your hip flexors and your entire limb across the book. It's completely up to you. Progress slowly, but make sure you're doing the movement correctly by engaging your entire body. Single-legged glute bridge. This is a fantastic mobility exercise to engage your lower body. Come onto the mat, feet firmly on the floor. Make sure your heels are in line with your buttock. Engage your core, so push that lower back down, no arch in your spine. And when we're lifting our glutes, I don't want your upper body leaving the mat. Keep your ribs, the back of your ribs onto the mat as you only lift up your pelvis and engage those glutes. So we're going to do this as a single-legged, so put most of your focus on your left foot for me, the weight through your left heel. As you lift up into a glute bridge, raise up your right leg, bringing your knee towards your head. So the movement looks like this. You're going to hold for a second, lower slowly for 3, 2, 3. Repeat that 10 times. Hold, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You should feel a nice fire up in that glute and even in your hamstring. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Mind muscle connection. 2, 3. Now repeat the same on the right side. Weight down the right heel. As you lift up, you're going to engage, squeeze your right glute, your right hamstring as you lift your left knee towards your head. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. 1. And repeat 10 times. Groin slides. Grab a pillow, just something to protect the knee. Come into this position for me. So let's start with our left leg onto the floor, onto your pillow. Behind here, make sure that your toe is engaged and you're not softening your toe because you're going to add extra stability. So come up onto the ball of your toe, completely straight. Now ideally, I'm just going to move over here so you can see. You want like a carpeted area with a sock on, or I've got some tiling here so my leg will slide easily down. Hands on your hips. Now only with this leg moving, you're going to extend your right leg out and hold. If you wanted to protect and you're feeling some discomfort, come down with your hands, but ideally you want to put your hands on your hips, and then you're going to slide forward or back to the neutral position. So you can see I'm completely square. Again, I'm not over to this side. Keep your core, pelvis, everything engaged, and repeat the process. So I'm just going to come down here and just support myself a little bit more, so I can get a little bit further. And then as I inhale again, return to normal. Repeat on the other side. Eight to 10 per side. Come onto your seat bones. Place your feet together. Either bring them really close to your hips like this, or you can place them a little bit further apart depending on your hip flexibility. If your knees are up here, please don't worry. The goal is gradual improvement and posture alignment, so make sure your spine is straight. Again, you're having someone attached to your crown and pulling your head up to the sky. Elongate that spine, no arching. Fingers around your big toes for me, and you're just going to very gently open and close your knees up and down as if you're a butterfly. 20 of these. Make the movement quite small. It's not large movements, just very small pulses. Good, good. Straighten that spine. Great. And have a 10-second break. Repeat that one 3 times. Hip car mobility. Have either a wall or a cupboard, so something strong so that you can lean against. Put all the weight down the left side of your foot. Lift your right leg up for me. Bring your knee up towards your body. You only have to go about 90 degrees if you want, but if you can go further, that's great. Point your toe. Now I'd like you to flex your toe, extend and open up your knee to the right side, and then bring your entire leg to the back. Try not to drop your knee. Keep your knee up so we're opening up the hip joint. Hold, keep the toe flexed. Return very slow, controlled movement back to the beginning. Keep your leg up. If you want to break, place it down, but the aim is to keep it up and repeat this 5 times. Engage your core for me. So, toe pointing upwards to the ceiling, knee externally rotated, and bring the leg round. Keep the knee high. And back to the beginning. You should feel a nice squeeze in your glute. Try not to lean too far down with your body. Keep your upper body up if you can. You'd repeat the same on the other side. So now with your right side against the cupboard, against a wall, all your weight down the right side of your foot. Engage your abdominals. Posture correct, hand on your hip, lift your left leg up, toes up to the ceiling, externally rotate the left knee, bring it round slowly, hold, again make sure that knee isn't down, point it up, slowly back to the center and repeat. Inhale, move the leg round, hold, squeeze your glutes, exhale, return to the beginning. 3 more. Hold, return to the beginning. Great. Leg swings. Moving on to leg swings. So make sure you've got a solid surface to the side of you. Let's start with swinging the left leg. So keep all the weight down the right leg for me. So slightly lean over to the right hand side, not completely, just shift the weight. Lift up your left leg for me and just gently start to swing. Now, with these leg swings, how you can do it correctly versus just swinging your leg with no purpose is to make your left leg all kind of floppy. So just have a go for me. Don't think about too much height, just think about just releasing the hip joint. So everything is quite floppy with your leg. 5 of those. Now to really engage the lower body and engage, wake up the body, wake up the muscles and the joints is weight onto the right side and actually engage the quadricep muscle by the knee here. Extend your knee, so don't make it bent. Extend it, lift your toes up to the ceiling. Now you've engaged that entire lower leg. Do the same movement. So I can get a hell of a lot higher when my leg is engaged. So 5 each side. Try the loose and then engaging the lower leg as well. Repeat on the other side. So weight down the left side of your body, down the left foot, completely stable. Engage that quad, not loose. Let's just try 5 with a relaxed leg. There will be some movement in your upper body as you do this, but don't go too mad. Try and keep it as secure as you can. Now we're going to engage the legs. So engage the quad, keep the knee nice and strong, toes up to the ceiling, tall with your body, correct your posture, and 5 each way. End the series off, we're going to do a pancake stretch. To end the series off, we're going to do a pancake stretch, toes up to the ceiling. As we always do, we're engaging the quadricep muscles. We're engaging the entire limb, not a floppy leg. Engage your knee by actually contracting the quads muscle. Lift up with your toes. Straighten your spine for me. Lift your hands up to the ceiling. Inhale and then gently bring your entire body down. What people do with stretching is they tend to arch their back and put more pressure on their spine to get lower. I would rather you didn't get as far, but you keep your spine as neutral and as straight as you can whilst engaging your lower leg. So if you can come to there, that's absolutely fine, and hold this position. You should feel a nice deep stretch inside of your legs. If you can get a bit further, keep going, but please don't arch your spine. And hold this stretch for 1 minute. So set a time on your phone, look at your watch, hold this deep stretch here for 1 minute. As you are progressing with this stretch, inhale for 3, hold, and then exhale for 4, and then ask your body to let go a little bit more. Stretching is an active process, okay? The further and the more conscious we become of our breath, the further we will get. Hold for 1 minute.